aren't the droids we're looking for.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's them! Blast them!
Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Jerry's Game Shop. We are just cranking out content this week. Aqua Droids and Crab Droids arrived to my local store, and they allowed me to get some of this stuff early so I could make some videos for you guys. So I definitely want to shout out the Gilded Greyland. We have a discount code with the gildedgreyland.com that if you use code Jerry sent me, you can get 10% off all of their Legion products at the gildedgreyland.com. Again, that's my local store. If you don't have a local store in your area, I would really encourage you to support mine or find one somewhere that you can support to help keep the hobby alive in local communities. Today, I've got as I knock them off the table, I've got them. They're here, guys. This is I'm really excited to open this up, see the new card art. Yeah, the new box art looks awesome. I'm a really big fan. I'm really excited about the Aqua Droids and Crab Droids. I got my Adepticon registration filled out, and I am already trying to theory craft some Crab Droid, Aqua Droid lists to start prepping for Adepticon. As you know, or as you may have heard, we have launched our Patreon, and at all but the $1 tier of Patreon, you get access to exclusive content on Patreon. That first one is the one thing that will happen all of the time that's actually going to happen this Friday night for everybody for free is a live stream show that Colton and I will do. It's really just going to be a casual Legion discussion between the two of us that we will live stream. That will be available to everybody to try out this week, Friday night, 8:45 p.m. Central Time here in the US. We will be streaming, let everybody get a taste of that, but then in the future that show is going to be moving to monthly on the Patreon. Also, we will release random exclusive Patreon content. Currently there is a battle report vlog that is on the Patreon that you can go and check that out there. We're also running some one-time promotions for our first time people who jump in at the $20 tier or the $50 tier. If you jump in at that $50 tier, you get one of these personalized token trays with, it'll have your name, it'll say Jerry's Game Shop, or whatever name you want it to say there. That's for our two $50 tier spots. And all you have to do is just sign up for 1 month. If you cancel it after the first month, we'll still send you the product. And it's in a color that is exclusive to rolling out our Patreon. And then the next thing that I have is these mini scoreboards. That's for those of you who jump in at our $20 tier. Again, we're about to start selling these mini scoreboards, but this is a color that is only going to be for those of you who support us at that $20 tier for just a month. Anyways, we hope that you'll support us that way. If you can't support us that way, that is totally fine. I am so glad that you're here. I'm just very thankful that you are engaging with our content, and we just ask that you would like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into the boxes. First, let's crack open the Aqua Droids. I'm very excited for this. It's German on top of the box, but they're all going to be, this is the first line of kit that is multilingual. So here is the sprue. Sorry, I'm leaning over my table so you can see this. I'm very excited about these guys. I'm just excited about the idea of infiltrating a massive wall to block the rest of my army, let alone their offensive profile. So I'm very, very excited about that. Looks like you get 2 sprues in the box. These arms are massive, guys. These things are gonna be really, really tall. Yeah, so, cool. There's your sprues. Let's open up the cards. Take a look. Here's the poster and our notched bases. Or you can go get the, you can scan that and you can access the assembly instructions. Oh wow, it's got the playtesters listed on there. I don't know if that's new or if that's always been on there, but that's cool. And let's take a look at the cards. That's the thing that everybody goes crazy for. So I don't know, you guys may have seen, very controversial thing is these new, I don't know if I can get it to focus. There we go. There's a new order token included that we don't know what it's for. So I'd love to hear in the comments what you think might be coming. I kind of think it might be for a battle force that's coming, but we'll see. Okay, let's talk about the Aqua Droid card. So here, there's a whole bunch of not English cards, so that's fun. We've got the Aqua Droid base unit. It is a heavy ground vehicle, which does mean that they will block line of sight. They are 65 points. They have a heavy upgrade slot and a comms upgrade spot. They have AI attack or move. They have armor 2, and they have infiltrate. And it's important to remember, even though they look like troopers, they are not troopers, so they will not benefit from cover. However, they will have that guaranteed armor 2. Infiltrate's going to be really great on these, especially if you can have order control to where you can move your important pieces really far forward in your deployment area, as long as you leave room for those Aqua Droids to drop in, and then maybe they could move in front of your important pieces, create a line of sight blocking wall, shoot, pop a shot off turn 1 if you want. But yeah, that's something you can do with these guys. They are speed 1. They are a white surging save, which is new for it feels like for separatist units to have a surging white save, but that's nice. They also surge hit. Their base gun is the laser cannon at range 1 to 3 with a black-white, and they have the crushing punch, which is an impact 1 punch with a red dice. This is also the first kit now that we have the same size upgrade cards, and it just comes with one upgrade card, which is the heavy Aqua Droid, very creatively named, and it includes a 1 to 3 range 1 to 3 gun with impact 2, 2 red and a white. So I'm really excited about this kit. These sprues look really good. I'm really excited to see just how big they're gonna be whenever I'm able to get these assembled and take a closer look at those. Let's dive into our crab droids. The German on top. It's interesting that it's just German on the top. Which I guess it probably is saying the same thing that it's saying in English on the back. So, okay. These guys are going to be on a little bit larger base. This is going to be the same base size as the Spider Droid. Again, you've got the poster here. It is interesting to note that playtesters are not listed on this. But on the Aqua Droid, it does list the playtesters. That was very interesting. I don't know why. If you have theories on why that is the way that it is, let me know. But again, spider size base. We have our cards we'll dive into in just a second. Let's take a look at these sprues. And the cool thing that I appreciate about this box is that you do get 2 units of crab droids in the box, and it does appear that they are just straight up identical. I mean, they're the exact same sprue, just copy pasted. I'm sure that as I get into the building of these, that there will be a little bit of modularity with a little bit of options for changing up how they're posed or things like that. Because I mean, you can, well, actually, that pose is really similar on the box, but I'm really interested to see kind of what those options are going to look like as I begin to build these. But value-wise, I think this is a great box because you just have to buy 1.5 boxes to get the max number of these that you can run. So I'm a big fan anytime there's more than one unit in the box. So there's your sprues. I'll just put one out there so it's a little easier to see on its own. And then let's take a look at the cards. And again, it's got the weird order tokens again. I'm sure if you've been paying any attention, you've already seen these in the Discords and the Facebook groups and all of that. So yeah, I'll be interested to see. I'm assuming that they're gonna say something about it in the very near future. So we'll see what they come out and say. You get, notably, you get 2 copies of each card because there's 2 units. So we've got that LM 432 Crab Droid. It is a support unit that costs 70 points. It has a programming, a hardpoint, and a comms upgrade slot. It has armor 2. It is a climbing vehicle, so that can climb in the same way that troopers climb. It is programmed keyword, which means it has to equip a programming. It has reposition, which is great now that it's going to make these things really maneuverable. Now with notched bases, notched base miniatures can perform a free pivot before a move. Reposition allows you to do it before and after. So that makes these things really mobile and like really easy. It makes it easy to position them and set up shots for them. They have scale, they have Scout 1, and they have Scouting Party 1. So this is going to be really cool to start giving scouting or Scout 1 to things that traditionally wouldn't have that. I know that the first thing that I'm going to try is running 2 crabs in a Dooku and Grievous list to give Dooku and Grievous Scout 1. So I'm really excited about that. Their melee is really gross on this, on these crabs. They have crab claws, which are impact 2 and pierce 1. It's going to be 2 red, 1 white, and 1 black surge to hit. So that's super gross. The fact that these guys are a red save armor 2, I mean, think about ATRTs for Republic, basically. But they are, in addition to the scout, they are giving scouting party. I'm presuming that you can model these things high enough to be line of sight blockers. I hope that I am able to do that for mine for sure. They have 5 wounds. They break at 3. Let's talk about the hardpoint upgrades. The first option is our twin blaster cannons. It is a range 1 to 3 weapon with 2 red, 2 black, fixed front. It seems like a solid choice for 5 points. Not bad at all. And then the one that I'm probably gonna end up running the most is the heavy laser cannon 1, because it is impact 3. That's gonna be really, really strong for this Dooku Grievous list that I'm kind of thinking about, because it's going to help give me some ranged threats to vehicles. So that impact 3 fixed front, it's going to have 5 black dice at range 1 to 3 surging hit. So I'm really, really excited about getting that into my list. Well, guys, that's all I have for you for this unboxing. I would love to hear your thoughts on how you're going to be building lists around these guys and just overall the direction, your thoughts on these units. I know I am really excited about both of them. I think both of them are really great units for the point cost. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.